What's up, guys? All right, guys, let's get to it. Um, had some technical difficulties. Let me know if you guys could hear like an echo in the background. Let me check. Hold on. We're gonna get right into the chart soon. All right, let me see. Testing, testing. All right. Testing, testing. All right, we good. Okay. So, welcome to our first night session, guys. All right, here we go. We are in the charts right now. Let's go ahead and look for our positions. All right, we're gonna look for the daily entry, and I'm going to explain to why, one of the main reasons why I decided to try this out and see what we could do. So, looking at it, right, overall, when we look at the jackpot strategy, all right, let's pull that up real quick. We have the daily entry open, always comes up at 5 p.m. Eastern time for currency pairs, and 6 p.m. Eastern time for gold and NAS. That's when we usually get some big moves. So let's see what's going on. Alright, let's see. The gold. Alright, so this is my gold right now. Oof. Gold retest my sell entry area right at the top where I had it ran down. Re-entry sell. Alright, so now we have gold going down right now. Let's see how we could get our entry. For me right now, I'm going to send a pending order, maybe to retest the daily entry or retest the keys on high. If not, this could be a manual entry here. I know for sure, based on looking at this, it's going to go right below this area. See, the thing about this is that we are still pretty early in this trade because of the timing we enter in at. So the daily entry right here is exactly where ideally we would want to be at. So let's see if we get our pullback here and see exactly how we could enter that trade exactly at the daily entry. So daily entry is around price 33.25, 675. Okay, let's go ahead and mark that area so we know exactly where we are going to enter our sell trade. And this is a continuation sell from last week's breakouts, given that potential sell opportunity. Let's see. All right, so let's go ahead and mark this area here exactly for what it is. So daily entry is around 33.25, 675. 33.25, 675. Right here. Going to go ahead and change our coordinates. 33, 35.825. 33, 3. I forgot already. 35.826. 836. All right. There it is. That's where it's saying the daily entry is, but realistically, daily entry is at the retest of that little breakout, which is right about right here at the retest. So this pricing is wrong. So let's go ahead and mark it right here. All right, that's about where the daily entry is at. All right, I'm going to mark it and call it the daily entry. And every time we show up to trade, we're going to mark that this is the area that the daily entry is on whichever other platform we'll be trading on. Our daily entry, we put that to the right corner. Change the color to white just so I could tell. All right, so right now, if I get in a trade, stop loss would have to be right above that area. That's about saying. See exactly how many pips is that. It's saying 140 pips. That's a lot already. I don't think it's 140. Let me see. Hold on. $115. We want our stop loss to be about 50 pips away, which is about right here. Yeah, right there. Okay, so let's see. It's 4. Right at the retest. Oh yeah, this is definitely going down, guys. So here's a daily entry. We are actually looking to take profit all the way down there on this move here. So that area of take profit is going to be 3267.58 on a daily time frame. Let's go ahead and grab our short position here. Again, realistically, we want to enter the trade right here at the daily entry for real. And then take profit is going to be, where's the H4 bottom Bollinger Band? Alright, H4 bottom Bollinger Band is take profit. Alright, and the reason for it, guys, is because the market only moves zones to zone. The fact that price is underneath the 50 MA shows me it does not want to go test the higher highs at the top Bollinger Band on the H4. So that means we should only look to sell all the way to the next Bollinger Band area. Unless price breaks 50 MA and show us it could go potentially to the top Bollinger Band, that's the only time we should look for buys. But as of right now, we are straight selling gold this week. I'm getting ready to send the signal real shortly here. First take profit on this move is going to be bottom Bollinger Band on the H1 time frame. That's going to be take profit number 1, and then take profit number 2 is going to be bottom Bollinger Band on the H4 time frame. So this is just a quick, simple way to read and understand the jackpot strategy. But overall, I'm going to show you how this looks here. I have a much simpler template as well that I've put together. Wanted to share that with you guys, just so you guys could kind of see the market in the way that I see it. Because everything else in the jackpot strategy, all the other confluences, they are just more confirmation to let you know exactly what's going on. So I'm going to put you guys on right now. All right, let's see. Let's see, products, super charts. All right, what do you guys think? Before I show you guys this though, what do you guys think gold is going to do in your own perspective? What do you guys think it's going to do? Like, let me know, chat. All right, let's see. Let me know what y'all think. Let's see. This is a beautiful setup trade. let's see. Anyone have any ideas on the gold sell or not? What do you guys think? Could sell, could not sell? Let me know. Because some of you guys may have buys for buys. I just want to hear. I just want to see you guys' perspective. Let me know, chat. And then we're gonna go over NAS 100. I'm getting ready to enter this trade right now. I was hoping it pulled back a little bit, but I don't know how far it could pull back. It may not pull back that far and just keep going down slowly but surely. So let's wait. If anything, I'll do one smaller trade now and then get a re-entry at the daily entry if it does that. But the signal would actually be for a pending order when I actually send it. Alright, let's see. I'm hoping Gold give me that nice pullback and then we're gonna really lock in on it. 1 second, guys. Let's get into this trade. I'm gonna do one here, one at the pullback. Let's see how much he's gonna risk. Ooh, 450 up there. That's a 330 trade. Nah, let's just go with 15 on this one. And then we could re-enter. One second, let me see. We get wall confirmation. Alright, we are at a support zone, so it's just that the entry here is a nice entry, but the stop loss is not the best. You're gonna have to have a little bit bigger stop loss to actually stay in that trade and be profitable. Alright. See, the thing with this trade here, it's nice, but like if I enter this trade here, potential drawdown could actually happen. Alright, I'm gonna turn on my zoom here. If I could turn on my zoom so it could be able to allow me to write on my screen for you guys, really show you guys better perspective. Let's get that pullback. If I could get the retest again, that'd be even better. If not, we may have to just jump in this trade. But realistically, the re-entry is gonna be at the daily entry, guys. That's why I'm waiting for it at. All right, we are getting that little pullback because we are at a support zone right here, guys. So the re-entry here going to be key because we could either have a complete reversal for buys or continuation for sells. Let's see what we get. Nice, there it goes. That's what I like to see. That was a great opportunity. Uh-oh. What trade locker doing? Don't load on me now. New hour. We are now in a new hour. Let's go in the H1 time frame. Let's see how the new hour is opening up. Bearish. I feel free to take this trade here. Alright, so that's one entry. Again, I'm still going to hold this trade even with a drawdown and get a pullback re-entry opportunity right here. I think it's gonna break and reach this area and just keeps going, but we'll see what we get. All right, that's nice. May even want to do a few contracts on this one as well. Let's see. This is not my best entry at all, but why not? One contract is not gonna be too much of a damage. Order filled. Let's see risk. See if this has this. I'm still learning this new platform, guys. This is on a Top Step account. So let's see how these two trades go. We still going to get that re-entry opportunity. I'm hoping for it. Let's wait and see what we get. The more pullbacks, the better our re-entry opportunity will be. There goes the pullback. Not surprised, right? Oof, that's a big pullback, guys. That doesn't mean the trade is wrong, though. All right, you got to keep that in mind. You got to be okay to deal with some drawdowns. Oof, that's a strong support zone, guys. That's a strong support zone. Let's look at how this looks on the higher time frame. For example, H1, let's see. Nothing too crazy. All right, H4. Yeah, we still early in this trade, guys. All right, let's see 15-minute time frame. If we stay underneath the 50 MA on that time frame, we are good on this trade. And then I'm going to break down, simple ways you guys could find your own entries, where your own take profits and all that. All right, time to lock in. All right, let's see what some of you guys said about gold potential, what you guys thought it was gonna do. Let's see. All right, let's see. All right, all right. What's up, guys? What's up, those that are now just joining in? So, here's what we got. Okay, right now we're looking at gold, all right? And earlier, I asked some of you guys, what do you guys think about gold? Now, we're still going to go over NAS 100. Usually, NAS 100 will get the sell in the New York session going on the late London session time. If I see the signal, I'll definitely send it for sure. But if the signal is not clear in the AM, it's going to definitely get clear. So let's see what we got here. All right, so right now we're looking at gold, okay? Here's the signal, guys. And I'm going to send this in my chat, okay? I believe gold is going to sell. And gold just did a small pullback right now. And it's looking to really go for a long-term sell. Now, the main question is, how do I know that? What makes me think that gold is going to sell? And of course, as traders, we're not fortune tellers, but we use strategies to help us have an idea where the market could go. And with that information, we use that to our advantage to make profit. So as you guys know me, for years now, I've been showing you guys exactly how to trade with the Jackpot strategy, exactly what to look for when it comes to Jackpot strategy. Now, I'm going to show you guys a much simpler way to be able to actually trade with the Jackpot strategy. I'm going to show you the real basic way of how to find your entries, your exit real quick right here, right now. And I'm going to break down why, personally, I think gold is going to sell. And if you guys would like more information on exactly how to use the Jackpot strategy more in depth, I will have more videos created for you guys to show you guys and on YouTube and things like that. So let's get right into it. Let's lock in. All right. So with the Jackpot strategy, one of the main backbone of the Jackpot strategy is the Bollinger Band. So let me show you guys that. And before I go into details, just because I want to make sure that my team have this trade. I'm going to send a pending order right around daily entry area and give a stop loss for about 50 to 75 pip stop loss. All right, because right now price on the Jackpot strategy is at an area where it's going to sell long term. Okay, so we at around key entry zone and daily entry zone. So I'm going to send a pending order to the team to hit key entry zone area for the re-entry, and then we're going to keep going down all the way down to about key entry zone low. That's going to be another re-entry opportunity, and it's going to keep going down further. So to break that down and really show you guys exactly what's going on, I've put together a much more simpler version of the Jackpot strategy, just so I could break it down to people that are just now using the Jackpot strategy. It's going to be very simple. So basically what I did is I just edited the indicator, and I only made it show me Bollinger Band, 50 MA, and the Ichimoku cloud. But with the Ichimoku cloud, I made it show me only the moving average from the Ichimoku cloud. That's all I really need. So why I do it like that is just a much more simpler way of looking at the chart compared to like this. And this is also very clear as well. I've made it to the point where it shows me good entries and be able to hold. So right now, I know for a fact we are going down on gold. Now, I need to know how far it's going to go. And this is where the Bollinger Band come in, right? So the Bollinger Band, as you could see, let's start on the monthly time frame. It's not going to show us too much info on the yearly, but as we could see, we are definitely on a crazy uptrend on gold, and it's just now reversing. And then on the monthly time frame, we could see, all right, this on this monthly time frame right here, this is literally nice wicks forming to show up to give us a very long bearish movement, like a very long bearish movement to the next destination. And what is the next destination? Now, just because I know this is the monthly time frame, I'm going to go ahead and mark my order block here, just so I could be able to see if price is going to break this zone on the higher time frame, so on the monthly time frame. I usually do this on the weekly time frame, but I think we have a major breakout move coming soon. So let's see exactly how it's going to play out. Now, this is how it looks on the weekly time frame. Okay, as you can see on the weekly time frame, we haven't had a lot of movement on gold. We are consolidating around this area, like a bigger time frame consolidation. So yes, the moves are still big. I'm talking about 300 to 500 pips, 700 pips, but we know for sure that we are in a consolidation phase on the higher time frame. We're not on a breakout yet on the higher time frame. As we go to the smaller time frame, we are noticing that we are getting out of that area, all right, of that consolidation phase. So right now, the area of breakout is a sell. Why? Because we had one test here, two tests here, three tests. This is the third testing that price did here, giving us the entry at the top Bollinger Band, right? You see that? Top Bollinger Band on the daily time frame to go somewhere, all right? And I've always explained this in my videos, and I'm just now going to break it down even more and create more videos on this exact process, because that's the most simplest way anyone could understand the Jackpot strategy. Now, if you want more information, you could go in more details on the strategy to show you what you need to see. But overall, the most simplest form is where are we and where are we going? All right, where are we is where we get the entry. Where are we going is our take profit. Where we don't want to be is our stop loss. So we need to identify that, and the Jackpot strategy allows us to identify that. So how do we identify that? All right. If price comes to the top from the top Bollinger Band, it has to go to the next zone. So the next zone without any moving average is the next moving average from the Bollinger Band, which would be the white moving average here, which is the middle Bollinger Band. And then the third place area would be the bottom Bollinger Band. But of course, we could see this is a long area to actually reach take profit. So it's like it's not going to be anytime soon that we actually get this entry. That's just what it is. That's just what's going on right here. So to be able to actually capitalize on this, I understand now, before price could actually do this and go all the way down here on the higher time frame. And this is the higher time frame, so this is going to take a long time, right? But as traders, it's good to know that. All right, now I'll break it down to the H4 time frame, and before I do, if price do decides to go down, first it's going to test 50 MA, then it's going to test the moving average from the cloud, and then it's going to go all the way down to this area. All right, let's break it down. Now we're in the H4 time frame. So inside the H4 time frame now, if I zoom in, now I could see we are going somewhere. Okay, so those that are watching right now, you could clearly see my chart, and based on what I explained, you could already tell exactly where price is headed easily. And the way we could do that is, you know, seeing price underneath the 50 area, heading towards the bottom Bollinger Band area. So realistically, long term, okay, long term, this could be a swing trade. Now, of course, swing trade, it takes time. Yes, there could be pullbacks. It may not go your way right away. That's what makes swing trading hard. But the reason why I love the Jackpot strategy is because I could day trade, I could scalp, or I could swing trade, because I could see the destinations where market could go based on different time frames. So on the H4 time frame, higher perspective, we come in from the 50 MA entry all the way down to the bottom Bollinger Band take profit. But first, price would have to break through take profit number one, which is middle Bollinger Band on the H4 time frame. So it'll go from here to here to here to there. So the entry that I got right now manually is closest to the Ichimoku cloud moving average. Now I know first we got to go here and then here, but also on the H1 time frame. All right, on the H1 time frame, as you can see here, we pretty much doing the same thing on the H4 time frame. It's just H1 is a bit earlier. So what does that mean? If I hide my drawing here, you could see clearly, all right, why price is going in a certain direction. This is very important to know. Okay, the reason why price is going is because price last week reached an area, top Bollinger Band at that time. It was supposed to break it to keep going up. It could not have gone up more. So therefore, price reversed. What's cool about the Jackpot strategy is this. I can see something here. I could see a line here. I could see a confluence here that shows me, okay, this could be a limit and we may not go higher than this as long as price stays below this area. And lo and behold, price actually sold nicely underneath that area. Stop loss right above that last previous candle close, riding this straight all the way down. Of course, it was not smooth. Market was moving slow last week, so it kind of gradually creeped up on us towards the end of the week, especially during NFP. But I seen this move coming, and then the re-entry opportunity was right here. Break, retest. So based on the Jackpot strategy, whenever we're coming from one specific area going to the next specific area, we understand that price is not just going to go straightly directly to that take profit right now. So that means price would have to break, pull back a little bit, and then the pullback is what we call a retest. Okay, this is where the price confirmed that yes, I really want, I'm going to this area. Where is this? Break. Once it breaks, pull back, retest, re-entry opportunity for a sell towards the take profit zone right here. Take profit zone in this scenario would be the middle Bollinger Band area. Now, we already came from this area on the H1. We already came from this area on the H1. The next question is, how do we get to this area here, bottom Bollinger Band? Is it going to do it right now? Should I take my chances right now and hope it does? Because they already did the break and the retest. Or is it going to pull back and give a re-entry at this area? See, this is where we don't really know. Now, based on the daily candle open from the Jackpot strategy, we know that it's safe to take a trade. Now, the safest place for us to have taken this sell trade to start the day is at the daily entry line. Now, that goes into why I decided to change the time that I trade. It's because not only we gain the best move, so whatever signal we get right now is going to last through the whole night, all the way through the morning. That's why I trade like this. That's why I changed my timing of trading as well, because I know the daily open, all right, the daily line, the daily open of the market, that new daily candle that shows up at 5 p.m. Eastern time for currency pairs, 6 p.m. Eastern time for gold and NAS. All right. Once that opens up, an hour, 2 hours later, markets start moving in the right direction, giving you that entries for that whole day. So that's why you see sometimes the daily candle, once it start, it keeps going. So this daily candle right here is a straight bearish daily candle. Crossover here at the top of the stochastic, we going down here. Now, of course, price is already low on the H4 time frame. I understand that and I know that. But everything is confirming that we are going for a sell on this trade. There is nothing showing potential buys on this trade at all. The only pair that is buying right now is NAS 100. But gold is selling. Now, we on the H1 time frame, guys. If I break this down, we go to the 30-minute time frame. We could see that we did reach take profit on the 30-minute time frame, but this time we're going back to break to go to the next take profit zone. So realistically, we should have our eyes on the H1 time frame because the next destination is right here. And it's that simple. It is that simple, guys. Like, we just have to apply ourselves and take the trades at the right time so we could get the most advantage of this trade. Even I'm starting the live session a little, I'm thinking it's early, but if I do it exactly at 8 p.m. Eastern time, that's good too. All right, we're moving. So let's see the trade that I did earlier. All right, that's not bad. I mean, 0.15 making $66, $72. That's not bad. I only took this trade because I did not want to miss out at all on the sell breakout that it was going to do here that I called right on this call here when we got here. Now, I'm still expecting potential pullbacks, but if it doesn't give me any pullbacks, I'm just going to keep trailing stop loss here. So right now, we're going to let this trade keep running. And then on the 15-minute time frame, let's see where we at. Okay, see on the 15-minute time frame, we had the break and retest on the 15th. Gave us a beautiful entry at the top. Bollinger Band, middle Bollinger Band. Its goal right now is to head back towards this area here. Realistically, like I said, to also break 30-minute top time frame bottom Bollinger Band. But most importantly, H1 is the destination. So by the time we're done with this session here, and by the time we wake up by the AM, we should have price halfway towards take profit one. So take profit one would be right here. Just like that. Take profit one. Yep, CP1. And then CP2. Right down there. And look how smooth we are moving, guys, because of the timing. Sometimes in New York session, we don't even get this move like that. We're moving pretty smooth. And that's one of the reasons why I did the time change, guys. But this trade is still not fully ready yet because I'm going to send it to the team and give them my perspective on it. But do expect pullback. I'm going to let them know to do a pending order at the daily entry, but also feel free to manual entry. Okay, so that's what I'm going to send right now. All right, let's see. Yeah, we definitely selling, guys. The signal is clear. So right now, I'm going to send it to my community on what we doing for gold tonight. All right, let's do this. Hey, chat. What do you guys think, man? What you guys think gold is gonna keep selling long term for us, or what? What do you guys think? That gold is looking nice and juicy for that sell, guys. No lie. It's really looking juicy. I'm gonna send it right now to the team. What's up, chat? Yeah, let me know, guys. I think it's gonna keep selling. And if it is, are you guys in the trade right now or looking for re-entry as well? Wolf. Almost done here. We going, guys. We moving. We moving smooth too. Re-entry opportunity down there. Gold is dropping fast, guys. Let's go. We already knew this was going to happen, so it's not a no-brainer, you know? All right, let's do this pending order somewhere around. All right, we dropping. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's do this pending order. All right, so I think price is going to retest probably later on today. The closest to the daily, the better it is. Alright, that's about it right there. I must just send it that key zone for that pending. Three, 2, 110. we're gonna do 80 pips is ideal. 33 to 865. 33 to 865. 33 to 865. 33 to 865. Okay, it's fine right there. So let's see what is the risk. Based on the pending order, about 77 pips stop loss. Make it just a little bigger. Yeah, okay, right there. $76, okay. And then we're doing take profit 1 and take profit 2. Alright, let me find these parameters for y'all. You guys. Right there. Okay. Right there. A little pullback on that gold. We expect that, guys. We expect pullback. We know it's not gonna go smooth. But this is a long-term sell. It's gonna be a long-term sell. All right, so I got my pending order. Go ahead and send it to my team. Okay, here's the parameters. Okay, so re-entry opportunity is going to be right here. Let's go ahead and remove this line. What's good, guys? What's up? What's up? All right, I'm about to give you guys my re-entry opportunity price right now. No worries. And this is all based on the Jackpot strategy key areas. Bollinger Band, the backbone of Jackpot strategy. Okay, green lines for this week represent as take profit. All right, and then red line represent as stop loss. All right. Stop loss is 35. 85. 3. 35, 853. 35, 853. Where's that line? I think the calculations is completely different on different platforms, so I'm gonna do my best to get it right here. That line is gone. What can it be? Okay, I guess I'm just going to put the stop loss line where I think it makes most sense. Okay, so if this is daily entry, stop loss is above the daily entry, which is above this box here. All right, this is last week low. So we go ahead and do our stop loss, represented as the red line. So when this trigger this week, guys, you guys will know. And feel free to manual enter this trade now early, and you won't have any issues. It's your call. All right, but I'm locked in right now on this trade, guys. I got a great entry, and you guys will see how this play out. You know, either stop loss is gonna trigger or take profit. All right, so that's daily entry. The re-entry opportunity is going to be right here around, it's right after the daily break, so it's gonna be right underneath the daily break. All right, we rolling, guys, and profit. That's how we do it on these calls, man. It's gonna be like this consistently because we have a game plan, and we trading at the right time, so that's why it's smooth. New York session is not as smooth, man. This is my first day already, and I'm already seeing the difference. So that tells you everything you need to know. I'm calling my pending order re-entry sell. Okay, there you have it. So I got daily entry, I got a re-entry sell, and we got take profit 1. Okay, TP1. That's how you do it, guys. TP number 1, and then TP number 2. So TP number 1 is H1 bottom Bollinger Band. TP number 2 is H4 bottom Bollinger Band. Long-term sells. And that's it for the week, I think. And if we end up going lower, that's crazy. I'm actually gonna call it what it is. So it's gonna be H H1 bottom BB TP1 and then H4 bottom BB. Just like that. It's pretty much how we're gonna do our work, guys. Lock in. And this is the signal for the day going into tomorrow. All right. Tomorrow we're just gonna have continuations. But if you lock in now, you get good entries now with re-entry opportunities. All right. So first destination. All right. Let's see if we all on the same page. Who's been watching? First destination. Where are we going, guys? Let me know, chat. Where are we going? Based on Jackpot strategy, where are we going? All right, look, it's very simple. And then tomorrow when we wake up, those that are in New York session time, you'll see exactly what I've been talking about. Time has been changing, market is moving differently. You'll see we're getting good entries at around this time. By New York session is just re-entry opportunities. And then from there it just keeps going. Then you get a re-entry opportunity again the next day, 5 p.m. Eastern time for currency pairs, 6 p.m. Eastern time for gold, and that's the new daily open. And then from there, now you could look for your trade around Asian session, around an hour, 2 hour after the daily candle open. And then from there, now you have a trade for the whole day going into fully Asian session, also New York session, and also the London session as well. So right now we just getting the first entry on a long-term move that we know is going based on the Jackpot strategy. So we just now have to wait for this move to fully complete. But I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna get there. There's nothing right now. This is a free fall overall for this trade. There's nothing right now that's holding it back from what I could see here. So it's looking very good. It's looking very good. Look at that. That's beautiful. Let's go. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right. Smooth selling. No headaches. Nothing. No worries at all, guys. This thing's so smooth trading at this time. Everything is following the game plan. Look at that. We're going UTB. Re-entry opportunity was there. Oof. That's where price broke my higher time frame zone that I've been in all last week. I did this higher time frame zone. Re-entry opportunities, complete drop. That was a perfect entry right there. H4 key entry zone. Wow, so beautiful, so beautiful. So beautiful, guys. It's crazy. All right, we going. Looking good. Hey, chat, who's in this cell with me, man? Who's in this cell? Who got on the call earlier at the right time and got in this cell with me? Because, you know, if you don't show up at the right time, you're not going to catch the good entries. Let's say you just now, right now, showing up trying to get this trade for the day from the daily open. It's not the best entry. Because even when I showed up at 7:30 because I was out, I still missed perfect entry from the daily entry. I still missed it. So I just jumped in anyway because I was not going to just sit here and watch price go without me. And I did not even go big on this one just yet. It's earlier in the week. But just me understanding and knowing that this is the time that I should be trading, this is the time I should be locking in, take the trade for the rest of the day just brings me a peace of mind where I'm not like all over the place. You know, you got to be real strategic. But who's in this trade with me? I see you guys. Some of you guys. Let's go, Justin. That's what's up. All right, Mr. Drone is locked in there. Let's get it. Yeah, man. The timing is everything, guys. Timing is everything. Like, you need timing. You need to be on the right timing to catch the good move, guys. But shout out to you guys that's in this trade, man. Let's keep eating. I'm holding all the way to tomorrow. What about you guys? What's going on? We got S Capital in here. What's going on, Joel? Nice to have you here. Yeah, it's a lot of momentum going down for the sell right now. We're going to amp it up a little bit on the lot size. Once I see we're about to break this zone right here, I'm definitely going to go bigger on this trade. Remember, I do about 2 to 3 trades max now. I'm a changed man, a changed trader. So here's the zone where we're going to try to break here. And then once we break that zone, it's over with. It is over with. Look at that gold selling. Right timing. Nice, nice, nice. We in there. It's going smooth right now. Very smooth. That's it. That's how you do it. Yeah, feel free to secure gains, guys. Feel free to secure gains. You know how the market be. But me, I'm holding this trade. And I'm actually going to add to it. I'm not going to do anything different. I'm holding on to all my trades. I know price for sure is going to my take profit. And again, let me take that back. I don't know for sure 100%. But I'll tell you I know about 80%. Yeah. 80% will do it. Yeah, we bearish right now, guys. We're looking very good. Weekly candles all red bearish. Let's see. It's very simple. The way I broke it down to you guys with the moving average, I have a video I'm putting together for this week for you guys explaining that whole process. But that's really all it is. And then the next big thing is being patient, waiting for the move to happen, you know. That's the next thing. So once price give me entry here again, that's where I'm going to re-enter. And I'm looking forward to breaking this zone here. That's how we do it, guys. Let's stay focused. We're just getting started. This is only day one, guys. This is only day one. This is only day one. This is my setup for the week. The whole week. Locked in. Yeah, this is looking good, guys. Let's see in the H1 time frame what it's doing. Maybe a little pullback. Keep in mind, there's a strong support zone here, okay? We do have a strong support zone there. Let's keep that in mind. Yep, just like that. That's it. All right. Excuse me, guys. We just reached a strong support zone, guys. We just reached a strong trend line area. This is where it's going to contemplate exactly how it wants to behave. This is the opportunity it could give some of you guys to take the trade for a re-entry sell opportunity right now. All right, let's see. We're looking good. We're looking good. Do expect pullback, guys. Do expect pullback. That's why sometimes swing trading is not for just anyone. Here we go. Let's make sure the team is on point. All right, so our sell limit order price is $33.19.90. Stop loss price is 33. We're gonna take about 80, let's just say 85 pips stop loss on this one. 33 to 870. Stop loss is 33 to 8.70. All right, then we got take profit one. Now, again, here's the thing with me, guys. Here's the thing with the jackpot strategy. You're not just finding entries just because you want to make money, just because you want to enter the market. And you're not just finding your take profit by just finding a random distance or always a certain amount of number on the chart. We are moving based on the Bollinger Band, because the Bollinger Band is how the market gives us those entry opportunities going from zones to zones. So how does that work? Let's review again one more time. For example, on gold, all right, once this thing is done loading, let's see how we're looking here. It's looking good. We still at a support zone here though, so let's see if we get a break. Okay, So, for example, in the 15-minute time frame, all right, we came from top Bollinger Band to middle Bollinger Band, from middle Bollinger Band to bottom Bollinger Band. Could not go any further. Retest middle Bollinger again to break bottom Bollinger Band, but this time only to go to the next time frame, which is 30-minute time frame Bollinger Band. Broke that too, so it wants to H1 Bollinger Band, and that's where it wants to go now. So we're going to get a breakout here that's going to bring us to take profit number one. So for me, take profit number one is it's around average daily range low from the Jackpot strategy. That'll be take profit one around $33-ish. Let me see how this looks on the H4. Yeah, perfect. That's about it. Yeah, H1 bottom Bollinger Band, which I think is gonna break it, to be honest, because we're going down long term on this trade. So you guys gonna remember I said that. All right, TP is gonna be at 32.6932. TP number two would be, where would be TP number two, chat? Let me know in the chat what you guys think. If gold do sell long term, and don't give me any random numbers, give me the price based on Jackpot strategy. If price continues selling and we go to a TP number two, where is that going to be, chat? I'm gonna give y'all the answer so y'all know for next time. Bottom Bollinger Band on the H4 time frame. Why? Because market always go from zone to zone. It starts off on the smaller time frame first, and it makes its way up to the higher time frame. To find the bigger trade, long-term trade, look on the higher time frame and peep where the zone to zone is coming from. So right now, take profit number two is going to be bottom Bollinger Band, H4 time frame. $189.65. We risking about negative 85 pips on this setup, because we don't want to lose too much. We want to protect our equity at all costs. All right, and then we're gonna drop. Oof, that's a lot of pips. Let me calculate it here better though. All right, to the take profit. That's 500 pips. That's 2,000 pips drop. It's telling me right now. Once this goes. To take profit one, that's 580 pips. To take profit one. To take profit two, that's 2,000 pips. Let's go. Imagine. It's a bag. It's a bag. All right. Reward plus 2,000 pips. Okay. And we're also going to put a note. This is a swing trade setup. Feel free to manually enter trade in case pending order does not trigger. Trade when you it's best in case pending order does not trigger. All right, that's it. Publish. So signal has been sent. Signal has been sent to my community. So they have the exact price for stop loss and take profit. But we call this trade live, guys. I mean, we call this trade live. And it's been chill. No drawdown since we got in the trade. I think most drawdown I've seen it was like $50. Yeah, it's pretty chill. I love this session. All right, few more minutes and I'm gonna hop off. But we already found our signal for the night. We already found our trade. We just gotta wait, take advantage of the move when it's going, go big on big when it's time, and then yeah, we should be good. We should be good. So guys, what do you guys think about this overall setup and how I was able to find this trade? What do you guys think about all that? Let me know. All right, let's see. What's up, those that are now joining in. If you're just now joining in, you could still find some value in this. Definitely need to watch the whole recording. But we pretty much already got our entries for the day based on our indicator. Daily open already gave us the move. It's saying to sell. So we in the sell now. I have a pending order just for even better entry. But I think we're going down long term on gold. And I'm already locked in, ready to go on it. All right, awesome. Right now we on gold. All right, and before I end my session, I'm definitely going to review. NAS 100. I won't take a trade on it right now exactly, but we definitely gonna get on it for sure. We definitely could have got a better entry at the for gold. I was just being a little bit hard-headed. I didn't want to just jump in the trade too early before, but sometimes an opportunity like this, you could definitely take the trade for sure and take the chance there. Thank you, Mr. Join. I mean, I've been trading for some time and I've done mastered my strategy now. So right now, I'm literally building momentum to be able to add bigger trades based on what I know for a fact, based on what I've been seeing for years, happening over and over and over. That's how we've been able to do it. So today is actually the first day that I'm live trading in the nighttime, and I know it's going to be a complete game changer because you guys are going to see the jackpot strategy work in real time. Like, I'm taking my trades based on the daily open every single time because I'm already knowing price is just going to continue towards Asian, finish the London, and then continue in the morning. By the time we wake up, we just get a re-entry opportunities. Sometimes, if we don't secure gains, sometimes during the New York session, price may go and retest the daily again. I've seen that happen multiple times. Sometimes price will just retest the daily and then go the right direction. But from what I've been noticing that's been happening consistently is price just giving us that entry, goes into Asian, and finishes out during the rest of the New York session. All right, yeah, I appreciate that, Thomas. You guys have to stay consistent and show up for yourself as well. Like for me, the reason why I do this, let me tell you why for sure. One, it's fully helping me grow as well. Me showing up here because I know you guys are going to be watching me trade and going to see what I'm doing. It also holds me accountable to show up for myself. On days maybe I would be lazy or I wouldn't want to really just sit in front of my screen and lock in. Knowing that this is the right time to trade, knowing that I'm showing up for you guys helps as well me staying locked in and focused because I know that number one, that's the time I should be trading and fully focused, but also knowing you guys are locked in as well really motivates me to show up and just continue doing it. But overall, this is what any trader should be doing. That's like the regular schedule trader should be doing. But we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell how good everything is going, you know? Time will tell. Kofi, how do you get a hold of the jackpot strategy? Yeah, just shoot me a message at Jackpot PMG on Instagram or Telegram, Jackpot PMG. Or you could reach me support at jackbotautomation.com or support at fxcapitalonline.co. Alright, so I got you. Alright, so guys, now we just have to wait. Okay, that's what I want you guys to do, and I want you guys to practice what I'm preaching. The market goes from zone to zone, so every week try it out for yourself. See what's happening. You know, take the trade yourself, even if it's a smaller account. Take the trade from the key zone I'm talking about, the daily entry, the middle Bollinger Band, bottom Bollinger Band, top Bollinger Band. Take those trades and see as the week goes, as time goes, is it true? Is it right? Is it actually following the game plan for it? Is it really showing what I'm saying it is? You need to practice that for yourself first, you know, so you could have more confidence in yourself, more confidence in the jackpot strategy. The more you use it properly, the more you win, the more confidence you're going to have, the more you're going to win. So that's how it works, guys. So let's keep staying locking in. I appreciate you guys a lot. We got about 15 more minutes, 14 more minutes in this live session. This was a great first session, guys. We doing this Sunday through Thursday, guys. We locked in. So I know I'm gonna keep showing up. I need you guys to keep showing up as well, man. Lock in with me and see how far we'll go. We really have to lock in, guys. This is it. This is it. This is where consistency starts for the next years to come. Few years. Appreciate it, Mr. Jones. Yeah, man, that's what happens. That's life. You know, you just have to learn from the experiences and know exactly how to strategize. Use that to strategize your next move. You got to make your next move your best move. And you also have to keep a long-term mindset, knowing exactly where you're going, what you're looking to accomplish. From there, set up a game plan, and then after you set up the game plan, take strategic daily actions, weekly action, monthly actions to get you to that goal, while tracking progress as well. And if you have to make changes along the way, make changes along the way. But the mission and the vision stays the same. That's just all it is. You know, we just gotta stay locked in and keep focused. Like for me, a lot have changed in my career, the style of trading that I do. All of this is nothing new. It's the same information. It's always been around. But what I noticed for me and a lot of you guys that are probably not aware of the style of trading now that I'm showing you guys is we self-sabotage ourselves by over-risking in the market using the strategy, even if we are right. But because we self-sabotage ourselves, maybe we blow our account before the real move, or we over-risk on a particular move. Now we're not being able to take full, complete advantage of the overall move when it's actually time to go. Like for me, the style of trading of adding a lot of lot size work well, and I make a lot of profit because of the strategy shows me where it's going. But there's time that I've lost a lot of equity because of lack of impatience, because I over risk, because of greed. All of these things you're gonna have to learn through experience. You're gonna have to learn these on your own. Once you know where the market is going, buys or sells, the Jackpot strategy literally tells you that where it's going by buy or sells. So once you have that down, the next thing is understanding how to execute based on that information. Because you could have everything down packed, have a proper game plan, proper system, everything is smooth. But if your execution is poor, you're not going to perform well. You're going to literally self-sabotage yourself before the move really happens. And then you're going to feel like the strategy don't work. But it's not the strategy that don't work. It's the game plan, the execution game plan that is not an alignment. Okay, we need the execution game plan to be in alignment with the strategy. So execution game plan, this was the best entry overall that I could have ever gotten on the H1 time frame for this move. That's a great execution game plan. But I wasn't really looking at my screen. I was out throughout the day. I missed this perfect entry here. But it's fine because I still got a better entry here. And now I know there could be a pullback. And after the pullback, we going down here to take profit. That's most important. And all of this is coming from the Jackpot strategy. Now, if I want some more information from the Jackpot strategy, let's say I want the Jackpot strategy to show me buys or sells, right? Show me buys or sells and tell me when it's going to happen. It's going to be able to do that for me. Simply buy, check marking my confirmation. So I need it to be, let me just put the label. We're just going to put yeah, that's fine right there. Okay. We're going to go to JPS line is already on. See? Alright, everything is around that area. Perfect entry areas. Alright, we need a breakout for the month. And boom, there you go, jackpot confirmation. So I know we are going to sell from the smaller time frame. Not only we had lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, but once I turn on my jackpot confirmation, look, on the 5-minute time frame, it should tell me to sell. And it's right there, sell. On the 1-minute time frame, it should have been told me to sell, so it's up there. And lo and behold, it did. Just like that. That's how it works, guys. But I'm not going to have all of this on there. I made this template exactly just so I don't have too much in there. So let's go ahead and remove those. There it is. That's fine right there. Yeah, this is perfect. Now I could also add the half trend here, which can kind of confirm it a little bit. Let's see, half trend is checked. It's not going to show it because I think I removed it. Let's see. So on the swing trading, I risk about 80 to 100 pips on a swing trade. All right, there goes half trend, and half trend gave me the sell entry here since earlier. 5-minute time frame. Pretty simple. This is the simplest version of the jackpot strategy you could get. Very simple. That's just taking it a step further. Yeah, man, I love the strategy, guys. Like, you guys have no idea what's possible with this strategy, man, and I have to be the one to show you guys what's possible. So, we on it. It's happening. This is a break-in retest, re-entry opportunity. We dropping all the way down. All right. So yeah, guys, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, let's see what happens in a few weeks, few months of doing this. I know we're gonna have a lot of major breakthroughs because this style of trading is a game changer, man. And not only that, we trading at the right timing of the market. We are not going to miss, guys. We are not going to miss. Yeah, and if I want my screen, like I was saying, to be super clear with nothing in it, I could literally hide everything if I want to. I could hide all of this, and just leave daily entry. I could do that, and then just do, let's say, even the keys on entries. I don't even need it right now because I could already see that overall. I just need to know where I'm at every day. And that's all that I need. Alright, so now when I'm done with my template like this, I like to go ahead and right click, save template. I have it under J, P, simple. And there it is. If I want to put JP simple on NAS 100, I can. NAS 100 is pushing up, man. That thing is not coming down anytime soon. In the morning time, we'll get better entries for it. So you guys make sure to lock in with me. Stay tuned to see what's going on. Oh, what did I just do? No, sorry. Got a replay. Hold on. team. Hold on. All right, there you go. Boom. Yeah, that's it right there. Even for this one, it's fine. Yeah, gold is dropping, guys. It's gonna keep dropping for a little minute. This is just the beginning. So that's pretty much it today, guys. That's pretty much it. So today, first day live session, right? First day live. We are back. We're gonna consistently do this. Next time I'll be back is tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time to about 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. That's Sunday through Thursday. So Sunday through Thursday, we need to find the entry from the daily entry. Not every day is gonna be a new entry. Sometimes we may already have been holding from previous days if we also gonna swing trade. But overall, as long as we know where we are at and how we catching those entries and these moves, we're always gonna catch the market and make that profit we're looking for. So let's keep working, guys. Let's stay consistent. You know, I think we are on the right track right now. But overall, I appreciate you guys, tuning in, making an effort to better yourself. That's all that matters. Keep doing that, guys. Keep doing that. Feel free to add me on Twitch too, man, if you haven't yet. Add me on Twitch, gang, if you haven't yet. YouTube viewers definitely growing. Shout out to you guys, good shit. YouTube viewers definitely growing. But yeah, man, this is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning, man. We're gonna go far with this, so let's just stay focused, stay locked in. All sessions is recorded. All right, all session is recorded, so you guys have access to everything and see exactly what's going on. And yeah, I think we're on the right track, man. We're on the right track. So, guys, with that being said, I'm locked in on gold right now. I plan on holding my trade. I may end up re-entering the trade soon. Once I see the opportunity, probably right now, to be honest. We'll see what's the opportunity we get. 5-minute time frame. I'm not going to rush into my re-entry opportunity. I might just enter down here when it's time, just so I know we could get a better break. But guys, we are going down here, guys. I'm telling you exactly what's happening in the market right now in real live. We heading down there. We are heading down here, guys. Right here. Take profit 1. Once that reach, then we're going to take profit 2. Alright, H1 top Bollinger Band. Take profit 1. Right there. Boom. And then take profit 2. Right down there. That's how it's done. Yeah, this trade is going to keep going. And notice, alright, notice because of the timing we are trading, right? Because of the timing we are trading and how we are doing this, trading at the right time window, 444 timing, right? Gotta know that, 444 timing, right? Based on that timing, we know when we took our trade earlier, we know that was a good trade, right? We know that was like a great trade. So now price is going to get ready to tank and go even further down. Now I could re-enter my trade, or I could wait till price get a little bit lower down here and then re-enter the trade there. But overall, great setup, great trade, no drawdown, right? Trading at the right time, no drawdown on this trade, just smooth entry going into profit. It's gonna keep being like this because we fully aligned right now. We are fully aligned with the market. There's no guessing. It's no, we just know exactly where we at, where we headed, and we are showing up at the right time to take the move. So that's all for tonight's session, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Let's see how this trade play out for us throughout the week or tomorrow, whatever. And I'll see you guys soon, man. Peace out.